Hello, gang, and welcome back to the playthrough of a multiplayer game. Here we go, on to late February. Let's see what late February 1943 has in store for us today. Alright, no idea. Lately, I've just not been preloading these saves, so I have no idea what I'm getting into prior to me actually opening the save. Alright. Okay. First things first, let's venture over to this side. Wow! Yeah. Okay, let's see what happened. So we're going to early February. Yeah, so we lost our stack there. So we lost our guy on Pearl Harbor. We knew that was coming. Yep. Our little force there. That's okay. They blew up a farm there. Some interceptions going down here. So how do we lose our stack here? I don't even know. So a bunch of collateral damage, it looks like. This is despite the fact that this stack had 6 flags on the stack, right? Am I missing something? Why did my flags not intercept any of these repeated bombing strikes? My 17th Air Brigade, which is, an interceptor, a fighter. Where is our flags during all this? We got bombed repeatedly. I don't see a single flak defense going on there. Okay, so we lost another former Dutch city. Our flak intercepted a Commonwealth maritime patrol aircraft. Okay. So we couldn't intercept the bombers, but we could intercept the patrol aircraft. Sounds about right. Yeah, I distinctly remember at least us having 5 or 6 flaks there. And I know each flak is capable of intercepting once, if the rule is unchanged from vanilla. Okay, so we... Yeah, so we took out a few infantry, but... Yeah, I know they had like 3 dozen Indian infantry like in the area, so us taking out like half a dozen infantry really isn't anything to write home about. Well, every single turn I'm just losing more and more options. I'm like, what happened with my flak? Not only did I have several flak there, I'm pretty sure several of them had interception too, which is 60% interception chance. Why did I only intercept 1? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with this mod. Okay, well, so we have our stack here. Let's figure out what to do with here. Pull back. I don't see how defending here is going to help anyone, especially when I know how many bombers they have, and I have only 1 flak on this stack. We're going to pull back. Yeah, so there's a road here. There's no road on these 2 tiles, but there's a worker here, so they're about to make a road here. So next turn, they're going to be able to hit me here. I don't understand what happened with my flak. There's been a few weird things. Like, I remember a few turns ago, there was also the case of how all their infantry that I bombed here healed immediately. Like, am I just not understanding, like, some rules? Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to hit him here, because I'm going to assume... Yeah, I just need to pull back, and I think the play is I'm going to blow up this road. That way I can at least protect my stack here for at least another turn. Because otherwise they're going to build this road. They're going to bomb my stack here. I have no flak. And they would just come and crush this stack on the hill. Just like they did this previous stack, which was much bigger. Where's the statistics screen? I know there's no way to see how many I lost in the previous turn. But the flak? I would like to see how many flaks I've lost. Yeah, we've lost 10. I gotta assume that at least like 5 or 6 of these were here. I'm gonna look at the video from my last turn. Okay, yeah, so like I said, well, this road, we're gonna pull back here. I was like, how did I do that? What? But then I realized I must have like right-clicked and he just finished his movement. So that's funny. All right. So do we have any gold? We have gold. So we're angry here, but I don't think there's a luxury resource we can patch up real quick. We already have gold. We don't have whale. Don't have whale. I'm gonna look out for whale. Let's do a recon mission down here. Got a submarine here. Where's our destroyer at? I think it's right over here, right? Yeah, right here. So let's go and take out this destroyer. Well, actually, let me do my other maritime patrol mission real quick. I don't think there's a whale down here in southern Japan. Oh, there's a whale right here. And we don't have... Yeah, we don't have whale, so I'm actually going to go hook up this whale. So we're happy now. Okay, but yeah, let's come take out this destroyer. Away we go. Good. Alright, now I think the play is to come back here to Osaka. Well, I'll do a few more... Explore a few more tiles just in case. And then come back here to Osaka. Alright, we said we're desperately starving here in Osaka. But I want to stave off the starvation in Tokyo first if I can. We're starving by 5 food. So if I can get a fishing boat here, well, it won't stop me from losing a population, but, you know. It'll stop me from losing 2 population. So let's do that. Yeah, good grief. Good grief. Okay. I guess he saw that I have my super general here with my medic 3 promotion. That's why he was bombing here. This stack is still good to go on to Cyan. At least we have one front that we know we can do good against the AI Chinese. So this stack, moving up over here. My great... no, sorry, let's get back over here. This stack, we are falling back. Let's head on to this forest. And next turn, we'll heal up here in Chengdu. We got our transport. We're going to come drop off the artillery here. And then head back to Nagasaki. Yeah, I think the play, let's pick up the other artillery. I'm going to keep this city garrison guy here in Shanghai. The artillery, we're going to ship him on the way. A workboat. Yeah, we can't stop starvation this turn. When we get the lighthouse built next turn, we can hopefully stave that off. But, we have all... Excuse me, we have crab and we have fish, but I guess we don't have clam. So if there's a clam anywhere, that would give us 1 health in all our cities. I should have noted that before I got that fish, I suppose. Yeah, somehow don't have any clam. Okay. Well, the nearest clam is over here in... next to Nagasaki. none over here. So we're gonna come. Well, okay. I'll just send you here. I'll make another claim over there. Okay, this stack here. We're setting in the truck where we can hopefully heal in peace without losing our fleet. Right. We do want to keep a lookout for any naval forces. I think first and foremost, the naval force I'm worried about is the British force over in New Guinea. I know they have at least like small to moderate size, but that is the nearest over here to truck. We gotta heal this stack ASAP. All our battleships are hurt, at least a little bit. Several other ships are hurt, so at least for a few turns we're gonna be healing. Okay, but let's do some recon missions with our planes. And I might actually, tell you what, because our carriers can travel a bit more. Can have you travel. I'm going to have you travel with a destroyer. Destroyer has 18 movement, same as the carrier. So we're going to come down, just in case I see a submarine. That's why I brought along a destroyer. Come down here. Let's see if we can see anyone. So let's do a recon. I'll tell you what. 13. 18. Yeah, I'll send you first. You're healing. I'm going to let you heal in peace. What do we got here? Okay, just a couple of infantry. No ships anywhere. Just a bunch of military and a couple of, and at least one P-40 Warhawk. Let's come down a little bit more south. I want to be able to do a recon mission on this city. Yep, no navy. What about you? You got 18 movement. Yeah, let's send you down here. Can you reach? Yes, Port Moresby. We sure can. We got a couple transports. Heck, let's do a couple of missions over here onto this transport. Well, because I don't see this P-40 Warhawk on interception duty. So let's see if we can bomb the. Yeah, we damaged the transport. I know we can always do 50%, but sinking it is the real question. Yeah, the two 50%s. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's probably all we're good for, unless we want to try to get that 10% chance. So let's head on back, because I want all my people that can heal to heal. I guess I can have you guys involved, and hopefully... Oh, we sunk a transport. Well, that's something. That's something. Yeah, we got the 0%. 0%. Let's come on south. One more tile. Southeast, one more tile. We just want to make sure we can get our carrier back, and I think we're still good. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Let's hit this transport another time or two. Oh, we sunk it. Hey, we sunk a couple transports. Hey, we got something out of this, out of this game. Everything else, yeah, I guess I could, like, hit their defenses or something, but it's kind of whatever. But yeah, let's do that. Better than nothing. Okay, 1% each. There we go. Alright, we sunk a couple transports. Let's come on back, make sure we're healing. This carrier only has a movement of 13, so I can't get him far south enough, but that's okay. Return everyone. Everyone else is either... Yeah, and everyone else is going to be healing, so that's okay. So we're going to stick here. So 3 turns in order to heal all our ships. We'll take it turn by turn. Of course, we're not going to heal the following turn. Or we're not going to heal next turn, but the following turn we will be healing, at least a bit. But yeah, we'll take it turn by turn. And I'll just skip turn every turn so I can... remember to do my air missions. Watch the surrounding area. Alright. Good, and our bombers are getting healed, but of course we still know we have to look out for all the interceptors in the air. We're going to get our oil plant in 3 turns. Get a lumber mill here. Let's get that built. One more hammer. We're at the happiness cap. We're about to build a mine here. That could give us a bit of hammers. Can I get us up to 2 turns? It cannot. Yeah, it looks like we're... yeah, a bit shy. Let's build that. Yeah, it looks like we're pretty much squeezing all the hammers out of this city that we can. I could probably make a railroad here, but that's about it. Yeah, we're good. This city is cranking out workers, so let me come help this this farmer make his farm, make those workers a little bit faster. Let's come get them. Well, forget what to do later. Here, we're safe to make a railroad on this tile, and in this other tile, where was it? Yeah, because I gotta look out for the fact they have tanks over here, so I need to be careful if I come here. They could potentially come and strike me here if I don't protect my workers. So with that being said, maybe I come and sit my workers here. Well, I'll tell you what. We're gonna heal because we're stationary in this tile, so we're gonna just skip our turn here. And then our workers are going to come make the railroad here. And next turn, I'm going to come protect my workers as we make the railroad along these 2 lines right here. On this farm and this town. Boom. Alright. Yeah, looking good. So Seoul is ours again. We lost our lighthouse, so we're going to starve. There's... well, I could... Pyongyang's already starving. I guess from lack of health. I'm not going to worry about making a public transportation or a sewer system or anything. We still have our barracks. Oh, this is Pyongyang. Yeah, so we're going to keep on training. I think this city, we're going to keep on training Marine or Japanese infantry. Let's do that. Because we, of course, we know we just lost a whole lot of infantry here in Burma. And here in Seoul, we're probably going to have to rebuild that barracks, huh? Yep, rebuild everything. Granary, yeah. The workers, they can only make... they can make a harbor, but I think the harbor is not a, it's, yeah. They'll give me a little bit of health, I suppose, but that's okay. I don't want to use my worker for that. We have a military academy, so let's go ahead and just build a barracks here and start training Japanese infantry after that. So, here we go. Any other tiles we can improve around here? I know we've been building farms over here or something. We got a plains tile right here. That's an odd tile to be working. We're pretty much at the happiness cap, and I know our luxury resources are not stable, so I don't want to boost our population. I'll probably just come and make... well, I don't want to make a workshop here to lose population. Yeah, I'll make a workshop, I think. -1 food, that's whatever. I can hook up, yeah, it's fine. I'll make a workshop here. Kawasaki. Here we go. So Kawasaki, let's go ahead and spread it. Our Kawasaki Corporation. We spread it to all these Manchurian cities. Here, the Peking. If it's already got Mitsubishi, we want to spread both the Japanese corporations to those. There we go. We don't have fur. We don't have fur. That's actually really important to know. I guess they blow up our fur here. Boom. Are we happy now? So yeah, fur gives us, yeah, +2 happiness. So that should be making our cities more happy. Um, yeah, of course, except for a couple of Chinese cities. What can you do there? What can you do? Worker. Making a workshop here. Let's come help him out. Yeah, with our until we get more fighters trained with our oil, our bombers can't really be used for anything other than recon missions. I really need to figure out what just happened here over Burma. I'm so confused. I know they have a whole lot of Indian infantry, but we were sitting on a 25% defensive hill with 6 flaks, and yeah, just to reiterate, I really do not know what happened, like why our flaks dropped the ball completely. That was discouraging. Yeah, and I know they have a ton of Indian infantry here, but yeah, okay. I need to keep a strong presence here in Chungking. Yeah, I can't crank out this in a turn, unfortunately. Not enough hammers in the area. But I need to keep a strong presence here in Chungking, lest the British decide to make a push for me over here. Give you pinch and combat 1, and just fortify you here. Of course, there is only road tiles over here, so he can only move 1, 2, 3 tiles. So he can approach the city of Chungking, but he can't attack it in 1 turn. I do got to keep an eye out for that. Let's heal this artillery for a turn. Oh yeah, we took the city. Another little small success that was funny to note. Gonna take a second look over here. How much Indian infantry exactly? Yeah, 70. That's insane. I think yeah, that's an insane amount. Of course, like, still, we had an insane amount. Not 70. I think maybe, like, I don't know. It was probably like 20. But still, we are stronger than their Indian infantry, and we're on the hill. Yeah, okay. Enough about what happened. It's in the past. So let's load up on this transport. Let's take a gander down here at Samoa. Yeah, nobody here. And I'm guessing nobody here in Fiji either. Or we could go make a run down to Bora Bora. That would be funny. Should I do that? I doubt they have any submarines here in the area. I'm going to move my transport here. So that way, it's within striking distance of both Samoa and Bora Bora. And I doubt they're going to have a submarine over here. If they do, then whatever. Okay. Yeah, I already know they have plenty of, well, they're not on interception duty. So I see they have the Ferry Fulmer and the P-38 Lightning, but they're not having the they're not flying interception over the city. Let's check out Darlag. I didn't see them over Darlag either. Okay, so we can run a few bombing missions. Let's go ahead and do that. If we can take out some of these city defenses, it'll be faster for our army once we approach the city. So I'm gonna do that. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, good. So I don't know why they're not intercepting. They were the previous turn. We're gonna make a railroad here. Probably need to come make a farm here. The amount of culture we're making here in this city, thanks to our corporation, is insane. Yeah, I'd rather work these towns. I know we're, yeah. Okay, engineer. There's a decent amount of production here. I can turn these windmills into farms. Excuse me, into mines. And I can put a mine on this, so we can get a decent amount of production here. But at least at the moment, let's make a barracks, and perhaps next turn I'll start cranking out garrisons. I don't know if I want to even bother making a factory, because that's 9 turns, but we'll see. Anything else in the area I can improve? I'm not too keen on getting more food incoming just yet, so yeah, let's, we have dye, right? We got 2 dye. So, I gotta keep that in mind if I could probably get a road or a railroad here. Yeah. I'm gonna come make a mine on this tile. Yeah, let's do that. Can't quite reach up here. I don't know why he's this far south. I know I don't have air superiority over Burma. So I'm going to send you back over to China, over Chungking. Yeah. This I'm keeping here, even though I have no flak here. So actually, that makes me want to second guess if I should even have this here. Because they can obliterate me. But of course, we're still sitting on 75% defensive as opposed to 25, and we have woodsmen, so I think we're good to actually just keep on sitting here. That's the best bet to do. I don't know if I want to have the cavalry here, actually. I'm going to keep them here just to strengthen this stack, but I think the cavalry would be better off attacking the Chinese cities. So actually, yeah, I'm going to send my cavalry back here. Yeah, there's 7 of them. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to come here. You guys are all just going to sit tight. They're all fully healed. Yeah, sit tight. Yeah, fortify. Copper. City guard duty. I need to focus on protecting my coastal cities now, apparently. Where do I send you? All of China looks pretty well improved. I could probably... We have a good amount of food here in Wuhan. Changsha. That's kind of a crap city. This city, I could like do something with these tiles some more. I could add some more food here, actually, now I'm thinking about it. So, there's like no infrastructure here. Yeah. You know what? I'm actually going to put a farm here. And then, yeah, why not? Skip your turn. I'll wait next turn until I get a railroad in these 2 tiles, and then I'll move the artillery up. Or, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what I plan to do with those artillery just yet. Yeah, nowhere near the happiness cap here. So that's why I made some farms here to grow. Library? Let's get this guy out. I might trade another executive. Where do I send you? Yeah, all these. Oh, let's get it over here. Yeah, some hammers. Okay. We're still waiting on oil for a few more turns. Let's go ahead and train a few more executives. I think when I get oil, I want pretty much every city to be training some form of oil unit. Kawasaki, good. Could get a railroad in these 2 tiles for some more hammers. Yeah, I think the city's improved enough. But let's get a railroad on these tiles. Can I get clam anywhere? Clam? I don't see clam in the area. Nowhere. It's over. It's only up north by Osaka. Okay. Yeah, we're just trading a bunch of merchant ships here. I'm going to send you up to Okinawa. Next turn, I'm going to try to send you over here to Osaka or something. Alright, bombers. Let's see if we can hit this Chinese city. In preparation for our military coming up on it. Alright, doing some damage, good. I'm going to let you heal. So 3 more turns without oil. I could make 3 merchant ships. That kind of seems not the best use of time. I could train yet another infantry. You know what? I'll train another merchant ship. Why not? Alright, and let's see about where do we airlift somebody. Oh yeah, I forgot we're holding on to an engineer. Yeah, I think I'm going to be wanting to airlift a paratrooper over here so I can be a little bit more flexible, perhaps, with dropping off a paratrooper for when I'm besieging a city. So let's go ahead and airlift this paratrooper here to Chengdu. And that way, you know, as I move my army up here, maybe I can pair-drop him and just get a little bit more firepower for taking the city. Not that I think I need it, but I just want to be flexible in this area. I can't imagine getting a paratrooper over here would be beneficial. I just have no support to back up that guy. Alright, so we're going to get assault rifles next turn, finally unlocking Japanese infantry of 43. That's going to be a boost up from, I think, 22 strength. Oh, 20 strength, so a 4 strength increase. Wow, not bad. Alright. Yeah. 36 cost increase, but I think that's worth the cost. Alright. So, assault rifles. What are we going to research after assault rifles? I did slow down my research a little bit to focus a little bit more on espionage. I think we can... Let's go ahead and get mechanical bomb sights. I remember that was my goal forever ago. What is the next infantry upgrade? Mechanized warfare. Mechanized wave. The sloped armor path. You know what? We are getting oil soon. And we already have plenty of bombers, right? And we can't upgrade our bombers into this bomber. But I will be training more tanks. Type 97. What is the tank we have now? Type 95. Well, wouldn't be a bad idea. So Type 95 is strength 26. He's 30. 60 production cost increase. 12 unit allowed for, or 12 national unit allowed for Type 95, and 6 allowed for Type 97. Okay. Yeah, I think let's go ahead and train the upgrade for our tank. Strength 30. I like the idea of a strength 30, 2 strength movement tank. Leads some motorized infantry. Starts with march, that's cool. Only national unit 6. And self-propelled artillery. An artillery with a movement of 2. That's actually incredible. So I'm eyeing this technology next, after sloped armor. So let's go ahead and get sloped armor next. And yeah, I think that's it for our turn. Bummer here in Burma. The Burma Bummer. We sacrificed him to blow up that road. They're going to make a road here next turn, but they won't be able to get past this tile because there's no road here. But we are still apparently way undermanned here in Burma. Like this wave of infantry is just going to come at me, and I have no way to stop it. And honestly, I feel like the tide is about to fall on me. I don't. Yeah. I feel it now, especially in Burma. He's gonna get here, and like with his bomber support, and apparently I have no flax that can stop their bombers. Yeah. I'm not even worried about Hong Kong. If they try to come out of Hong Kong, I'm gonna go to stop them. But all right, yeah, things are to put, to put mildly a disaster at the moment. I don't know how to go from here. But thank you guys for watching. Who's been around since the beginning of this playthrough. Hope you enjoyed. This is quite the challenging game for me. All right, thank you for watching, and goodbye.